In this video, I'll show you how to trade crypto on Revolut and Revolut X. If you're going to trade crypto on Revolut, I highly recommend trading on Revolut X instead because you get significantly cheaper trading fees. It's the same account across both of the apps. I'll show you the difference. You have Revolut here and then Revolut X. You need your Revolut account set up first, then you can log in with the same account details, same balances, send money back and forth for free. You just have way cheaper trading fees on Revolut X. If you don't have your Revolut account set up yet, go and download the app. It takes 2 seconds to set up. It's too much for this video. I just want to focus on crypto trading here. I've also got a link below for new users for Revolut. So if you click that, you can get a bonus as of making this video. Revolut sometimes have that and sometimes don't. So you'll have to see if it's available at the time that you're watching this video. If you open the Revolut X app, it's going to push you to log in with your Revolut details. So I'm in the Revolut app right now. If I go down to crypto at the bottom, then I can scroll down and in features, it says Revolut X and you can see they're linked, right? So I'll click this and it opens up the Revolut X app. And then if I go to the top left, down at the bottom, it says open Revolut banking app. So they are linked, same details, but we can just trade on the Revolut X app. Now to set this up, you're gonna have to go through a series of questions and answer those correctly. And then you can go ahead and actually open crypto trading. I've gone through this already, so I'll show you this process. You have to choose what type of investor that you are. It doesn't matter which one. You just have to say either you're a high net worth investor or you allocate less than 10% of your assets to crypto trading. If you say that, they will accept you, right? So it doesn't matter which one. All of the features of the app are going to be open to you when you select this and then go through the questions. These are the questions, so I'll show you right here. You have to give your investment allocation or other details, so put that in. And then from there, you have the assessment quiz. So you can see the answers that I've given here. It's very, very straightforward. Obviously, they're just making you aware that basically crypto is risky and you could lose your money, etc. They have to ask you these questions. So you can see the questions and the answers that I gave here. Screenshot this if you want, or just go and put it in the app. If you read the questions, they're very, very straightforward, as you can see. So like that, go through eventually. You can see that's completed. You have to accept the terms and conditions. So accept that, and then that will let you into the app, and then you can go ahead and trade crypto. I'll quickly show you the difference in trading fees between the two apps as well. So if you're trading on Revolut, even if you're a premium subscriber, which is where you pay some money each month for the services, you're still getting charged 1% in trading fees, £2 on a £200 trade, or the equivalent of your currency. Even if you do higher volume each month, you do get some discounts, but it's still 80 basis points, 70 basis points for a pretty decent volume. If you go over to Revolut X, you get 0% maker fees and 0.09% taker fees. I'll explain the difference between that during the trading section of this video, but definitely send your money over to Revolut X and trade on there. You just get cheaper fees. In order to buy crypto, we first have to fund our Revolut account. So go back into your main Revolut app, and if you've got Revolut already, you'll know how to do this, but click add money on the left-hand side, and then it's going to take you through to the options to deposit money into Revolut. Choose a card or bank transfer. I chose bank transfer. I chose how much I wanted to deposit, and then it links you over to the app that you have on your phone. So whichever bank that you use, choose that. It's going to open that application on your phone. You have to authenticate the payment, and then you send that payment from your bank into the Revolut app. Then we can use that balance to go ahead and trade crypto. Now that we've got some money in our account, we can come back to Revolut X, go down to the bottom of the app and press trade. And these are the trading pairs. So you've got USD trading pairs, Euro and Pound trading pairs. Choose the fiat currency that you want to sell. You may have different ones in your region, but whatever you have, that's the asset that you're selling. And then you want to choose the crypto asset that you're buying. So I'm selling pounds, buying Bitcoin. Then down here, if we scroll down, we have the chart of the exchange rate over time. And then we have the order book. The order book is everyone showing their orders to the market. On the left-hand side, you have buyers known as bids. They're showing you how much Bitcoin that they want to buy and the price that they're willing to pay. On the right-hand side, you have the ask, also known as the offer. These are sellers. They're showing you how much Bitcoin they have to sell and their price they're willing to take. You notice that there's a difference between them. So buyers at the bottom and offers on the top. And in the middle, if they meet, then they actually go ahead and trade. This is important because of the two different order types that we can use on Revolut. If you press buy, you'll see this white button here on the left. You have market order or limit order. A market order is where you don't choose the price that you pay, you just choose how much you want to buy. So I can put in, 15 or whatever it is, and what price am I actually getting? Well, the price I'm getting is the best offer or the best ask, because that is someone who is showing me their order right now saying, you can buy my Bitcoin at this price. So if I'm using a market order, I'm just taking their order for the size that I want to trade. Now, that's known as a taker order because you're taking their order or taking their liquidity out of the book. And you pay that slightly higher trading fee of 0.09%. If you want no trading fees, as of making this video anyway, then you need to use a limit order. So we'll press buy again, and then the white button, and then limit order. Notice with limit order, we now choose the price that we pay. So I can choose a price of, let's say, 75,000, press continue, and I can choose the amount. So let's put 50%, which is £10, right? Now, what I would do here, if I accept this order, I'm going to preview this actually. You see my price. Now I'm choosing a price that I trade at. I'm choosing the quantity and the amount. What I would do here is put my order on the order book down at 75,000. Now, I can't trade straight away because my order is 75,000 and there are other people willing to pay way more than me that sellers are going to sell to first. So I can put my limit order in, but there's no guarantee that I'm actually going to trade at that price. But if you do trade at that price, maybe it's slightly higher or any other price, if you do trade at that price, then you get those lower trading fees known as maker trading fees because you made the liquidity onto the book. Right now on Revolut, that's 0%. It's probably going to go up in the future, but that's the two different order types. Just so you can see the process of getting an order finished, I'll show you a market order here. So I'm going to be buying Bitcoin with pounds, press buy. I'm going to spend 50%, let's say, review order. You can see the estimated price and the estimated fee, press confirm. It's an estimated price because you don't know exactly the price that you're going to get because you're just taking the best price when you press the button. Anyway, that's gone through. So you should see here today, I have a market buy of BTC minus £10 and actually have that BTC in my account now. Now we've got a balance of crypto in our Revolut X account. On the main page, you can see Bitcoin, $26 worth. I just spent the remaining pounds to buy Bitcoin there, and you get deposit and withdraw buttons. Now, what I've found is that if you withdraw all of your crypto from Revolut X back into Revolut, the deposit and withdraw buttons disappear. I don't know if that's a bug, but it's not great because if you press deposit here, then what you'll see is you can deposit cash and crypto from Revolut. That makes it easy to send crypto back over to Revolut if you want it there, and then back over to Revolut X if you want to trade it. However, if you get rid of all of your crypto, those buttons disappear. Maybe that's a bug that you won't find, but I found it. Now, if you do want to withdraw, press withdraw here, Bitcoin, and we're going to send over 50% over to the Revolut app. That puts it back over in Revolut, and then from there, you can actually withdraw it from the platform to some wallets that you own or other wallets to someone else that you may want to send the crypto to. So I'm going to review this. You can see there's no fees here because it's just an internal transfer between Revolut X and the Revolut app. So press confirm and that sends it over to the other app. Back in the normal Revolut app, you can now see that Bitcoin is showing as a balance. That's a zero fee transfer between the two apps. But if you want to send this back into Revolut X to trade it out for those cheaper fees, what you have to do is go back into Revolut X, press deposit, and then deposit crypto. You see the balance here that you can deposit in. You can trade it out and then move the cash back if you want to sell out back into Revolut if you want. From here though, I'll show you sending this balance out to a different person or a different wallet. So we're going to press send and it says, where do you want to send it? If you're sending to Revolut friends, then you have their contact. That's just an internal transfer from your Revolut account to theirs, and so that's free. However, if you want to send it out to a different wallet, then you will be using the blockchain to send out of the Revolut platform, and so you will have to pay a small blockchain fee. That's going to change dependent on the blockchain and the token that you're using, so it could be different. However, if you want to send that out, press the asset that you want to send out. So I'll press Bitcoin here. It takes you through to this page, and it says, where do you want to send it? I'm going to send it to a wallet address, so click that. And then from there, you have to paste in the wallet address. So if you've got another exchange that you want to send the crypto to, then go to deposit on that exchange. They'll show you the wallet address for the asset that you want to deposit, paste it in here. Or if you've got a self-custody wallet, paste your wallet address in here. You can label it yourself as well. And then you have to tell them if it's your wallet or someone else's, like an exchange, and you have to do that for the travel rule in Europe. But that's it, and you can send it out from the platform. I'll link some other helpful crypto trading guides down in the description if you need that, and the links to the crypto exchanges I use, which are always running deposit and trading bonuses for new users if Revolut aren't doing that as of the time you're watching this video. I'm James, it's Money's EG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.